Shalom to the elect, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakakodash. And give a double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who well, peace and salutation to the 144,000 and the rest of the remnant of the election. Shemal Mopman is a mopper from the Great Millstone Plaintables camp of Philadelphia, coming with another lesson. So it's like, I guess I'm gonna cover current events in the spirit. You just have it as of September 11th, 2024. This was published. You got the Philly music legend Frankie Beverly. He founded the band Maze. If you know, particularly this artist, and you know, he has a song "Happy People." What's that song, "Before I Let Go"? He got a lot of good songs. Actually, you know, it's if I say like one of my favorite bands in general, like how it's arranged, it's like that. All right. Where I get that from my parents. My mom playing Frankie Beverly and me. So you have Frankie Beverly. Okay, he's born in 1946, and he died as of September the 10th, 2024. Yeah, We Are One, the song We Are One, Before I Let Go. You know, just some of the different songs. You know, came out of Philadelphia, formed Maze, originally called Raw Soul. All right, very amazing voice, great artist. You know, but the Lord is calling these different spirits back to the spirit world.
Yeah, I know it is so. R&B, soul, and funk legend Frankie Beverly, founder of the band Maze, died yesterday at the age of 77. His family posting the sad news to Instagram this morning. And the tributes are now pouring in all around the world. People hitting the electric slide and queuing up his classic hits on the barbecue playlist. Our Jennifer Lee is live on Broad Street, where his legacy lives on at the Philadelphia Walk of Fame. Jennifer, he had just wrapped his farewell tour, which I'm so glad I found the time to attend.
Yeah, which I think he might have had a show. It might have been at the Man Center. Okay, so I'm not sure. Maybe he even knew he was, you know, close to, you know, growing ill and such. I'm not sure the nature of his passing, but you know, he had the farewell tour here, and yeah.
Yeah, I know it is so bittersweet for his devoted fans here. We want to show you the plaque that lives on with his name on it. It says Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. They were inducted in 2008 to the Walk of Fame here in Philadelphia, honored for being one of the most influential groups in modern history. And many fans say that his soulful music made him part of their family.
Like sunshine, and rain.
Fans taking a moment on Frankie Beverly Way, playing his music, taking a picture, and paying respects to the Philadelphia legend.
You know, tears rolled down my eyes because of how good he was, you know, walking and smiling, doing his little stroll and stuff like that, because he had a stroll. Didn't he have a stroll?
Kim Sawyer took this video of the 77-year-old artist when the city of Philadelphia renamed a street to honor him in the Germantown neighborhood where he grew up.
Frankie Beverly's been in our homes, and it's like losing a family member. I literally grew up as a toddler with family, playing his music, happy times. A lot of my loved ones are no longer here, but when I hear his music, it brings them back.
Beverly's family posted the sad news of his passing on Instagram Wednesday morning, saying he lived his life with pure soul.
And it's all about Frankie Beverly.
On-air personality Patty Jackson of WDAS says she will cherish this past summer celebrating Frankie Beverly.
Yeah, they had it,
during the
man.
farewell tour at the Dell Music Center.
Dell,
When
whatever
you
you
think
want to
about
call
the
it.
lyrics, joy and pain, like sunshine and rain, well, that's life. That really is life. We're going to get some joy, we're going to get some pain, we're going to get some sunshine, and we're going to get some rain. His music is going to live on because a great song never dies.
Yeah, and Jake was in a different vibe. Like now you got these new Jake, man, with the music, man. These new Jake, it's just like bad. Like they ain't coming with no spirit. No good spirit or good message in the music or actually some true instrumentation. These Jake just, they just saying and mumbling anything. All right, and that's all prophecy as well. Okay, how we would have shite music in these times. All right, I think I can get it in Nahum. It's also in another place as well. Let me see if I can find it in Nahum as well. I'll just get in Ecclesiastes. It's the book of Ecclesiastes. Chapter 12. And verse 4, it says, "And the door shall be shut in the streets." It's in the end times, which we're living in end times. The last days are the last days. When the sound of the grinding is low. Yeah, so there's going to be businesses that are shut, down, vacant, and such, when the work is low. All right. As you see, a lot of times with these businesses, big businesses closing down, different small businesses closing down, the grind and the work is becoming very, very, very scarce too. All right. It says, "And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, the point, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low." All right. And you have it with this degenerate music that's out here now. Okay. Brought low, go back to the Hebrew. Shakach, which goes into being weakened. Yeah, where you had, like I say, we could just even analyze even his songwriting or the songwriting, joy and pain lyrics. What was actually in the actual lyrics. Remember when the first found love, remember when you first found love, how you felt so good. You could think of this also spiritually. How we came into this truth, and it's like, wow, we was just like, this is that honey. Okay. This is Revelation chapter 10, and I can start at verse 8. It says, "And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again, and said, Go and take the little book, scriptures, which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth up upon the sea and upon the earth. And I sent unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter." I mean your mind. All right, and there's a lot of things in the scriptures that are unpleasant, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. All right, and you have a lot of pleasantness of the scriptures, that is very, very beautiful, sweet. It's just sweet, not bitter, fresh. All right. Going back to the Greek, glucose or glucose.
Strong's G 1099.
Blood sugar.
Glucose. Glucose.
All right. Now, it goes on. It tells you, and I took the little book of the angel's hand and ate it up. Right, he consumed it, being that mentally he, he read it. We read it, and we brought it back to our minds, and we actually reasoned on it, right, within ourselves, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten, my belly was bitter. All right. And like how, a lot of honey can make it be bitter and unpleasant for you, so hey, it can be like that. But our first love, this is also Revelation chapter 2 and 4. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. All right, which is this truth, this knowledge. All right. Really, if you in this truth, this is your first love, this wisdom. Okay, that's that true woman. All right. It says here, remember when you had first found love, how you felt so good. So, I'm thinking about that. I felt real good when I came into this truth, man. It was so good. I stopped doing jiu-jitsu for like 3 weeks because I was in books like Babylon, the Timbuktu, different books that help improving, or linking up secular history with the history of that's within the scriptures. I was looking at Nature Love No Color Line and watching the apostles break down the scriptures, and I was like, wow, this is just so amazing. And jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu is like, something I really, really was deeply in, okay, heavily. Was going to be like a career, but it trumped that. But it says kind that lasts forever, more so that you thought it would. Suddenly the things you got, you hurt so bad. How come the things that make us happy make us sad? Right? And also, like I said, the scriptures can be bitter. All right? It tells you that Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and 18, it says, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. Okay? The bitterness of the scriptures, the bitterness of what's going to happen, some of the different just truths that's hard to bear, but you must accept. Okay? Much knowledge increases sorrow. You got Ma Kahab, going back to Kaab, Ma Kaab, going back to pain, mental pain, anguish. Kaab, going into to be in pain. All right, that's heavy. All right. So, kind of analyzing this in the spirit. You got the chorus, joy and pain are like sunshine and rain. Okay, joy and pain are like sunshine and rain. Okay. Yeah, hey, I would think of like the sunshine. Sunshine could be good, and also it could be real hot. So it could, where it can be painful and you don't want to be outside. Just imagine working out in in the shamash in the sun, in the field, doing some landscaping like I do. It could be sometimes like you can't wait for springtime just so that you can it could be warm outside. It's like the winter, because I do what I do all year round. But you know, that could be a joy, but also can be a pain because of the amount of work and toil it comes with doing that work. All right. Rain could be very refreshing to get things to be planted, to be, even cleansed. Sometimes just having rain itself, going down, it just bring you some peace. But then also rain could be like dreadful. You can't go outside, can't enjoy outdoors sometimes because it's raining. So joy and pain are like sunshine and rain, showing you, that simile, right? It says love can be bitter, love can be sweet, sometimes devotion and sometimes deceit. And that's heavy. We can analyze this. Lord will I do a analyze of some of these different songs, since some of these Jake, a lot of these Jake, they so low. Like some of the different music we grew up listening to, like I'm only born in like 89 and such, but some of these Jake, they haven't even heard these songs, and they refuse to even try to even like check them out. That's how much of a low level they on. But now, because you got this music legend Frankie Beverly, he's been called back to the spirit world. A lot of these Jake, they might not even get the chance to even listen to some Frankie Beverly and Maze, man. To hear happy people, there's a lot of it's some tracks that they're just amazing. Can't you see me shining? Let me see, what's that golden time of the day? Let me see. I will have to go back and check. And some of the instrumentation is just so tight. The vibes that coming off with how the harmony between the drums and the bass. The man's voice. It's beautiful. Being sung. Let me see if I get the pleasant. Alright, let me see if I can find this scripture. It might be in the Apocrypha. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter. It's 40 and 21. It says the pipe and the pastry. Or if I'm saying that properly.
Psaltery,
pardon me. Going to an instrument. Make sweet melody, but a pleasant tongue is above them both. So even like thinking, somebody's voice can be better than actual instrumentation too. Just look at how this word is, this word is as music, but the new song. But when you hear even a pleasant song, it's like medicine. Let me see. It says that this is Proverbs. It tell you. Dang, what's that scripture? It's another scripture that comes up. It might be in Proverbs. Damn, I don't know it off the top. But basically, like, there's like good words that can be like basically like as medicine. But I'm gonna just keep going. Music is powerful, okay, in itself. Okay, it tells you in the verse above, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 40 and 20. Wine and music rejoice the heart and make you glad. But the love of wisdom is above them both. So wisdom is above it, the love of it. Alright, which, we keep the commandments from learning of the wisdom in the scriptures. But, the ones that you care for give you so much pain. Oh, but it's alright. They're both one and the same. So, Jake be telling you some, little proverbs within it. If you go and analyze it in the scripture, but, you got another Jake that the Lord just called to the spirit world. The scriptures say that death and life the Lord basically controls the issues from death. You know, and every morning he bring his his judgment to light, roughly paraphrasing. So, you know, Frankie Beverly is now in the spirit world, and you know, we keep going on, but you know, like I said, this music is continue to degenerate. You know, with individuals like that not producing. You know, which he produced music quite a bit ago, and you know, them songs are like timeless. But the music these kids are making these days is just like mere noise. You know, me personally, like I said, I'm not into the new age rap shit that they got out, but that's basically it. But that's what I'm gonna bring out right now. If you don't know Frankie Beverly and Maze, you can definitely check out that music. You know, and you should know of their music. Some of you, older brothers, and of course the Aquath out there should know about this. You know, it was basically in the R&B type category. You know, but like I said, them riffs and the guitars are just crazy in some of them tracks. But all right, that's it. Shalom to the elect.